Never let anyone tell you that your dreams are too big or your goals are too high. It's wonderful to have people believe in you, but the only person that needs to believe in you is yourself. It's been my lifelong dream to be a mom. That has always been my dream job. She's my greatest accomplishment and my greatest joy. I had the time of my life in London, and to be honest, at 17, I mean, swimming was all that I had known. So I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life except swimming. Like that had been my life since I was 5 years old. And it was the thing that I loved to do more than anything. And so to be able to continue to do it and succeed at that level and reach the Olympic Games at 17 was so surreal. And it was an amazing experience for me. And I just had so much fun, and there was no pressure on me because it was my first Olympics and I was so young. Not only was I going into my second Olympics, hopefully in 2016, but I was no longer the new rookie, right? I wasn't the 17-year-old. I was the 21-year-old who had done this before and done it well. So now the expectation was that I was going to come back and be even better. It was a ton of pressure and expectation. And I think that that really impacted my mental health, because for the first time, I stopped swimming out of love and joy for the sport and started swimming out of fear of disappointing people. And that didn't make me happy. And it made swimming very overwhelming all the time. I became very self-critical, very self-harsh, and all of that just led to a really big struggle with my mental health. And then, of course, not performing the way I wanted to in 2016 was detrimental to my self-worth and my identity. The post-Olympic depression is a very real thing for all athletes. You work so hard to this pinnacle for your entire life, and then you get there, and then you have to come down. There's no way for going up from there. You have to come down. And that way down is really, really hard for a lot of people. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's one of the most courageous things that you can do. I'm so thankful for the medals and the world records and the accolades, but once I had a daughter, honestly, all of those could matter less to me. She's my whole world, and I don't think there's any greater responsibility than being her mom and raising her. I do not think as women that we should have to choose between having a family and becoming a mother and our sport and our career. You can have a family, you can have children, and you can come back stronger than ever. There's no right way to do life. There's no right way to be a woman. It's up to you and what is best for you and what you feel called and what you feel like your purpose is. And I think we just see a range of those women in our world today that are living their own lives and setting that example as strong leaders in our community. And I think that that's really powerful.
The Laurea's Academy has chosen Missy Franklin.
I can't believe we're coming up on 10 years of me winning my Sportswoman of the Year award with Laureus. I remember that event like it was yesterday. I remember meeting Mark Spitz in the elevator at this hotel in Kuala Lumpur.
It's incredible that she's only 18 years old and what marvelous opportunities lie before her in the future. Congratulations, Missy.
Oh my gosh, it was just an amazing event. I couldn't believe that I was nominated, let alone I couldn't believe that I actually won the award.
Well, I was so happy I was able to come. It's during my spring break, so I'm not missing any school.
I don't think I could have ever imagined that even after just 10 years, I'd be, sitting as the vice chair on the board for the Global Sport for Good Foundation. Getting to go and see the kids is always easily, just the best thing ever, and seeing the work that we're doing, on the ground and in person, and how much it's impacting these children's lives. And then, of course, as I mentioned, just being around such incredible athletes in their own right and being inspired by them and their involvement in Laureus, and everyone just simply believing in Nelson Mandela's most powerful words.
Sport has the power to change the world.